Hello, welcome back. Last time I got through World 3 and learned a little bit more about how this game hides its secrets. And now I'm at the precipice of World 4 somewhere. Somewhere. I guess this brought me back to 310, which is the last thing that I finished. Fair enough. Alright, so way back is here. Here's the world, and I want to go to this spot. Alright, so Blue Zone. World 4. Right, so in the story, the collaboration album has just been released and Jan and Fitch are waiting for some sort of feedback. Momentum.
The release of Fitch and Jan's album didn't lead to a cliché, spontaneous explosion in popularity, but it did reach the ears of a few passionate individuals.
Nice.
And it didn't stop there. After the first album, interest in the genre did slowly grow.
Cool. They're pioneering their genre. Look at this underlighting. That's fun. All the different colors. Alright, yeah. So, what are these blue things? Ferries. Okay. They take me from one place to another. That one goes up and traps me here. Sort of. But I can untrap myself with perspective trickery. Okay. So what do these things think of perspective? They probably... just like everything in the world that is not me. Why did that happen? Ah, I see why it happened. Because, so I can see underneath this pause menu here. Right now, Red Square's perspective has it right up against this boundary with the gray one here, making it behave as though that is a solid wall to the northwest. But once a hint of floor appears, like that little triangle of floor, to the actual northwest, then it stops getting hitched on that and is able to be carried along. I saw the same behavior with stacks of pushable blocks before. Alright, so that's explained. So doing this, that all joins up, and I can leave. Cool. Yeah, just like everything that's not me.
Over the course of a few years, the listeners grew from a few new friends to a group of 20 to 30 regulars into a community of hundreds, some of whom were even creating their own music. Growth was slow, but Fitch and Jan were accomplishing what they'd set out to do so long ago.
Yeah, they are finding success. Good for them. Yeah, so just like everything in the world that is not me, these moving things are in a particular place that just makes coherent sense. I'm the only one who experiences perspective differently, I think. So I'm trying to maze my way to a place where I have a different state than this, and I did not... Oh, yeah, yes I did. This one is down. Okay, I moved that down a second ago. I barely know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but this worked out. Okay, and now I should be able to reverse the process. I think I did. Okay. So do this again. That's fine. And I can step off and go to the end. Great. Except, this thing has opinions about that, so I need to have left that up. Got it. Okay, so don't step off at that point. Turn around. Do it again to toggle the state back to how it was. Get off at a different point. So now from here, I'll be able to step off, step on, step the other way, and be next to the end. Got it. Okay. That was World 4 intro. What is it called? The venue. Alright. Cool, okay. While I'm here, I'm gonna scan around for distant secrets. I see these towers here, which... There's a level space up here that I can see during rotation, which is already done, so I assume that's part of another world. Okay. I can go there if I wish. Doesn't obviously benefit me, but I can do it. Okay, network. Whoa.
Most of the growing community was gathered in one chat server.
Oh no!
In this small
I
bubble,
died!
Fitch and Jan were treated as stars. Jan a bit more so than Fitch, since they'd agreed to upload the album to Jan's channel. But
Ah.
Fitch didn't mind. Newer members quickly learned that the duo was a team.
Okay. So Jan's getting the credit more than the other co-founder. It is remarkable how drama-free this story is so far, and I keep wondering if that's about to change. That's not the way to go, clearly. I suppose I could have looked ahead and calculated in theory. So now I'm on something blue. It's out of the way. That was my the thing that was pushing me off. So if I go here and reverse the entire process once again, I can continue this way and be at the end. Great. Okay. Elevation. Oh, I know all about that.
With this simulation of fame, Fitch felt heightened expectations. He and Jan had to continue making music, moderate the community, help it continue to grow.
Okay. Elevation. Alright, so this is where I'm going. That's in my way. Wait, when I step up here... Ah, okay, I see. I'm just halted from progressing all the way to the top. And that will remain true until I've stepped here, here, here. Okay, so I cannot step onto that elevator until I'm ready to end the level. Got it? Instead, I must go elsewhere. How? This will do it. Okay, I can be here, wherever that is. It's somewhere. I'm taking the stairs. Theoretically, I'm taking the stairs. I think I took the stairs downwards. I want to be down at that bottom level. Was there an opportunity for that? Let's see, can I use occlusion for this? From some angle? Not that I can see. Oh, here! There we go. Yes, I can. Alright. That trick that was shown to me at the end of World 3, coming in handy. Oh, I'm up here now somehow. Okay. I don't really exactly know where I'm going. I'm just trying to gain elevation. Here we go. Alright. Now reverse the whole thing. Go back down. I am... Whoa! Is this where I want to be? I don't know. Could be. Yes, but I can't make that move. That one only works the other way around. So how do I de-elevate from here? Ooh, I don't know. I see one possible spot. No, yes? Okay, I see why that looks like it would work. Did that help me? No? No, I'm in the same situation. I still can't move this way, because that's invisible. That's not exactly where I want to be, though. Am I just, like, stuck? How did I get here? Where am I going? What am I doing? Okay, this leads to another different place. Okay. But that's not helping me. So I need to find an alternate way to go down. Was there something I could do from the top that I didn't realize? Yes, this is new. Okay, now I don't know where. I don't know what I'm looking at. No, I'm just back here again. This is the place I don't want to be. Wait, so what I desire then... What am I... Okay, I'm on the black thing now. I don't think I can go anywhere from here, though. Except back the way I came. See, yeah, the issue is, if I hop down to this level, I want to be here. But right now my body's in the way of going there. I can move from there to here, but not the other way around. So retracing my steps does not work. That has no other adjacencies I can spot. So if that was my way down, it's not going to work. But also, actually, that's not next to anything. So I only hopped down to that from this thing, which was how I was up here in the first place. So I actually want to be up here. That's also adjacent to nothing, so this is a passage unusable to me from here. Let's work from the other end. So I want to be there. I cannot have already moved this up. I had to delete the trapdoor on top of it first. That's just my name for that type of thing. It's fine. So if I want to be down there, stepping here would occlude this triangle and allow me to roll to this location. And then up the elevator. Okay, so then I want to be at this level. That's all contiguous. And it becomes adjacent to this one, who is there in space adjacent to this. Yeah, once again, I need to be on this shape. Aha, but there's a spot of occlusion here I did not see. Alright, that has solved my problems. Great. Just had to look carefully. Okay, I want to stay on this. Hop off here, I think. And from this point, I can finish. There we go. Alright.
This additional pressure did stress Fitch out a little bit, but it was the good type of stress. The kind that energizes you and makes you feel like you have purpose.
So there are two lines here. Your line must be this one, because otherwise there's a line going straight through you, which must belong to this block. So you will go there if I step north here. Do I wish to be there? Well, I can return from it, so... Red Cube did not like writing that. Alright, so here's the end. I need to step on two switches, but when I do, this will close down. I did spot that there was another way to go, which was this one, and that's what I can use to get to the end once I've hit the two switches, okay? So keep that there for later writing. To use this switch involves something I am unable to understand. Okay, so I actually want... Wow. I actually want that to be in place. I'll do this once for one switch, but not be able to get through. That's a problem. I can't do those things both at once. Okay. Can I... So there's a 1 here that I... Okay, so if the 1 comes up, it'll let me hop this gap, which is what I currently desire to do. So I need to go for a different switch first. This one, presumably. Okay, but getting to that switch would involve this getting out of the way, that going across, this getting back in the way, that going across, and bumping up against this one that's here. Where's the other switch? It's up high. Also seemingly out of reach. Okay, no, but that's just this bumping against it from the other side. So this stopper has to be at the current position that it's in. Then the sideways elevator needs to bump into it from each of the 2 angles. Okay, but all of that requires that I be over here. Okay, so I see how to do that. Alright, we got like several steps to this process. Step 1, step 2, step 3, leave it there, go over to this spot, hop on, hit this, there we go. Now that 1 is a 0 and it's up, allowing me to jump over the gap. I need to return the point of the T to where it was to switch sides on this. Then I need to do a double ride operation. No, only single. hop over using the 0 here. And there we go. Alright, yeah, so a little bit of analysis. Can just let everything fall into place all at once. Then, this moves twice. I ride that. Okay. Unexpected things happened. So, I don't think I can proceed from here then, right? Did I do things in a wrong order somehow? I don't see how, because I needed this already there to hop across as I did. Also, this way is blocked. Okay, so from this state... Can I, like, move this before I... No, that's not how I want to do it. Okay, so I thought this was a dead end. Let's make sure it actually is. It's not, because I can hop this way. Oh, okay. That was more straightforward than I thought. Yeah, secretly this is a maze game. I just did not see that connection in the maze. Alright, so from where I am... that's now giving me access to something on the overworld with the mechanic I've just learned. Neat. I see that connection. So I can go here and be in the middle of nowhere and do nothing about it. Okay, got it. I do see that there's wire on the ground that looks activated. Was this part of some of the... No, that stuff's just all over the place. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, support!
Fitch and Jan received frequent encouragement via the comments on their album. Fitch had never felt this level of validation before. What once just felt like a weird little hobby now felt like something that truly mattered to more than just themselves.
Okay, so one of these needs to stay on there while I go over here. From this block's current position, I can cross over both ways without moving it. This exists too. Why is there an elevator? That will be in that area at some point. Okay, well, let's go over without moving this, because that just feels like the right thing to do. Okay, sure. How do I get to the elevator in the down state? I guess I'm going to need to push you. Elevator is up, and I can hop over there. Okay, but what good is this doing me? Nothing whatsoever. If I put this here, I can't actually do anything about it. So that thing is like on the wrong side of the pressure plate. I need to switch sides on it. But where this elevator is... Oh, I think I see what I'm doing. Sort of. Okay, let's do that thing sort of. Here we go. Right, so I'm going to be on that, which means standing... like this? Yes, okay. Hop off, go back over here, block it, step back on. So now it's only up by 2 tiles, which means I can hop to this location, and that's what I need to push you. Is that it, or is there another That's it. But I do get carried by an elevator, briefly. Okay, cool. Brushed aside.
Occasionally, a negative comment would come through as well. But Fitch didn't mind. He grew from the constructive comments and had the confidence now to brush aside the unconstructive ones.
That's just how you have to do it. If you're on the internet, you're gonna run into those things no matter what. Okay, so that kind of gets you in a spot where I don't want you. Let's not do that yet. I need... What? No. Okay, so I need this block here on this tile. Which means it needs to switch sides. The only way that's going to happen is if it gets elevated. Okay, so... I need this over here. While it's there, can I access this part of the board? I don't think I can, no. No. Okay, but that might be fine. Let's try pushing the box. It's now over there. I think I want to switch sides. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do this carefully. That needs to not quite hit the edge. Oh boy. Move. Then move again. And... no, that does not work. Well, no, hold on. So move. Move again. I will go here. But I need the elevator moved while this box is... This would be what I wanted. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, okay, that does everything I need. Okay, you are in the right spot. Good. Just somehow didn't see how what I wanted to happen was going to happen.
It all fed back to Fitch and Jan's music for the better. In a way, it wasn't just their music anymore, but the entire community's.
Okay, so 34 and 35. I have a move limit that I might have to actually respect, maybe. I'm not sure. So when those go off, what do they do? One goes there. That goes there. Alright, so I have a very specific turn when I have to arrive at the exit. Got it. The one needs to be a bridge there, seemingly. I don't see any other perspective that would work from. I have one pushable. I have an elevator. I have some things I can use here to shortcut slightly. I need to create the appropriate perspective for this box to allow me to hop up here. So that's a night move away. If I step there, I should be able to get onto it. On the switch. Okay, just as planned. Back over here, I guess. Here. Elevate. Step on that, shortcut here, and I have so much extra time. Am I going to have a parity issue, I wonder? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. I need to move by an odd number of tiles now, so maybe the answer is don't take the shortcut. What if I long cut? Still wrong way around. That does not change my orientation. So what if I take the long cut here? Still the wrong way around and one move short. So the elevator there, what I'm calling an elevator, is the thing that's going to allow me to move by an odd number. Well, now, hold on. Can I just do an extra night move here? Because night move is 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1, 2, 3 and one move, so it's +2, so that's an even number, so that's no good. I think what I maybe actually need to do... Okay, so I'm back on top of that. What I maybe actually need to do is push this to a place where it can take over for the elevator or something like that. 'Cause I do have a bunch of extra moves to use. If this was here, that's useless. If this was here, that's unusable. And I'm very out of moves now, and I haven't accomplished anything. Okay, how much of these opening moves do I think was correct? Pretty much all of them. Like, this was fairly unavoidable, right? I can undo through reset, that's good to know. But there's no redo, that's fine. So if I take the quick way over... I see I could leave the elevator there. It's not yet clear to me why I would want that. Oh, hold up. Okay, this is different. Okay, 18 left when I'm on the switch, on the shorter of the two numbers. I don't know what my number was before at this point, but let's see how 18 does for returning. I go here. I'll take the most direct path available to me. So elevator messes with me. Five, that's an odd number. That's not the one I want to see, no. I can't waste a move like that. So either when on the switch I need to see an odd number, or I need to spend an odd number of turns getting back. This is a weird problem to spring on me here. I do see there's a hop-on point for this here, but I don't think that's of any use to me. It's reasonably clear to me I need to push this block someplace other than where it is. I don't have a job in mind for it, though. Okay, I mean, I did another night move, but that doesn't affect anything, right? And, like, I end up doing the same number of moves there whether I juke the elevator or not. Once again, odd number. So some trickery. Okay, so what are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So straightforward path, 20 to the switch. I don't think I calculated that quite right, but pretend I did. 1, 2, 3. You can hop straight to the elevator from there. Actually, it'll be easier to just play around than to, like, somehow this thing is the key. Yeah, I think the idea is I need to have left it at the far side. It's my parity indicator. If the elevator is at the near side, the side close to the exit, this is going to read an even number when or an odd number when I'm right next to it. Odd number while I'm standing on the switch. That's different. This was 18 before. I did waste one move somehow. Not sure how. However, the position of the elevator might not allow me to do what I want. Although, if I just walk across straightforwardly... Okay, I won't make it. Or will I? Odd number. Why is it an odd number now? Ah, because of the position of the elevator. So I left it the other way... Okay. Okay, so let's figure out how I can be on this side of the puzzle, just without worrying about move counts. How I can be on this side of the elevator with it on that position. The little elevated blocks on their own do not do it. Like, there's no direct connection made with those. I see what I want. What I want looks like this. No it doesn't. Doesn't it? Shouldn't it? No, because that blocks at the same elevation as those, so it's not a night move that way. Wait, can't I stand here and go... No, because... Right, I'm not taking elevation into account, of course. So if I could get like a top-down view of this. This block has blank space all around it. One more tile out in this ring. There's like one adjacency. No, if I go like one northwest, one southwest, one northwest, one southwest. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 orthogonal moves away. The amount of elevation this block gives is not sufficient to go over there. Okay, let's experiment with something else. Like, this is the big question mark that I have control over. See, that kind of looks like something. That very much looks like something. Can that be adjacent to... It can, okay. Okay, so that's a way that I could skip the elevator, check it. Elevator is at the far side and I'm at the near side. Okay. So if that's my goal, that should be compatible with everything as long as I can do it quickly enough. That's now the question. Elevator at far side, skip over here. Push this one that way, which is fine. That's recoverable for my purposes. I need to stand a knight's distance away like this. Rotate whatever way does that. Hop back off. Ideally in a direction that's reasonably close to pushing this direction. Now my move limit's getting pretty close to its limit. I went the wrong way. I need to stand here, do that, hop there, 4, even number. That's what I want to see. Okay, okay. So yeah, so putting this one more elevation level up let me just skip the elevator, but I was right. This thing being at the far side was, yeah, this is just a parity indicator basically. Being at the far side gives me the oddness that I need. All right, good stuff. Well, that was fun to deduce. Next time we're going up there.